Welcome to the Part-Time Preppers. Guess we'll call it like chicken coop build and micro gardens. But anyway, let us start. I've been meaning to do a vid on this for over a year. It's a chicken coop we built. Well, I built it with the assistance of my lovely wife. April? No. October 2023. We got the chickens late February in 24, so they're going on a year and a half old, I guess now. And here they are. These are our lovely beauties. And they're a little nervous because they usually get out when they see me, so I won't disappoint them. Oh, I got 3 locks on this. And there they come. There they scatter. So let's talk about the coop. Okay. It is roughly, as I back up without stepping on a chicken, a little over 4 feet wide and just about 12 feet long. Now, if you go to the side of the coop, you'll see I built this myself. We are retired now, so I decided I always wanted chickens. So we can have them in our area now. You can't really tell because the roof only has a 2-inch difference. There's a pitch there. And I should have made the pitch go towards the back. I'm not a carpenter, as a medical professional for 40 some years. And yeah, that was the one major thing. There's a couple other little things didn't go right, but we fixed them. As you can see, there is solar lights my wife got, and they go in the back too, and they do come on pretty good. They've been on there for over a year, and we've had skunks, rabbits set them off. We have cameras. We even had a bear come in here last summer. Did not disturb the chicken coop. Destroyed a bird feeder. Walked by our gardens up there. And was not interested in the coop, which is good. So we got the hardwire cloth, I guess, fencing, 1/2 inch, I believe it is. And that was all put in. Now, here, I brought it out about 10 to 12 inches past. I hooked it to the back of the boards, so that's one continuing sheet from the top down to the bottom. So it comes out somewhere into those rocks, and pretty secure. We've had nothing digging around the coop. Like I said, we had a skunk checking it out one night. We found the cameras, and that's a nice little hanging thing. We put salads in for them. It's nothing too special. There's our president, and there's we call it Trump Towers, and we have our vents. We have one chicken. It's a Plymouth Rock Spike. He is the daredevil, and he likes to jump on the top bar, as you could see. And the other ladies like the bottom bar when they're bored. Just your basic water. Now, I change the water daily, and food, and a little step stool they like to step on. Sometimes we put little treats on it for them. And the reverse of the coop composter, we got that this past May, maybe early June, and that's doing well. Instead of going to Sam's Club and spending for fertilizer, we'll be putting that and see how that goes next year. Now the inside, now you'll see a bottom bar, and I'll get to that in a minute, and you'll see the top bar up there. And we put the linoleum, got a roll of that. We stapled that in. It's on the bottom too, as you can see. And yeah, that was well worth it. It's easy to clean. Now this is their little egg laying. Now the first, up until really about 3 months ago, last year and the beginning of this year, they're laying all their eggs right in that big one. And all of a sudden, they fell in love with this little one. Now, there's a real egg and a fake egg. Guess the fake egg. And I'll get to that in a minute. But in a little temperature gauge. Let's see, there it is. So what is it? It's kind of warm today. It is in the high 80s, almost 90. But like again, I got the vents up there, one in the front, one in the back. I have that board there because in the wintertime, I'll close it and only leave 2 of the holes open so they don't get too cold. but you want ventilation. Now, the Rhode Island Red, after being up at the top, because there's room for 5 chickens up there, he all of a sudden was sitting on the bottom every night. And I thought maybe he just liked the bottom more. But it turns out, I said, let me just put another roosting bar in, a lower one. Well, after the first night, he was still on the bottom. By the second night, and this is a couple months ago I put this in, he's now back up on the top with his cohorts, or her cohorts. So I don't know, maybe he just couldn't get up there anymore. I mean, they're only like a year and a half old or so. But, so that worked. And that gives me room in case we ever want to get another chicken or two, because it's staggered, so they don't poop on each other. Yes, oh, and the fake egg is the yellow one. It's just a hard, almost like ceramic egg. Actually, they laid 3 today. I'm coming out here at 6 o'clock taping this before a thunderstorm comes. All of a sudden, in this box, twice within a week, I saw a cracked egg. Now, we put a lot of fluff in there, and it doesn't matter, they kick it out. And 2 eggs were cracked, and one looked like it was cracked to be eaten. So, since we put that, I take it out at night. I just leave it in the daytime. There has not been a cracked egg, so we'll see how that goes. So, yes, if your chicken's starting to like the eggs too much, put that ceramic egg, or I guess you could get a plastic one, but they, then they realize they can't peck it. So far so good. I'll keep you posted. So there you go. There's that. Oh, then we have let's see, which one is this? We have names for them all. I believe this is Princess. This is our chunkiest chicken. Yes, if you're going to eat one. And her sister, Mouthy. That's Mouthy. And why is it called Mouthy? Because its mouth's open most of the time, but it seems okay. We give them plenty of water, watermelon in the summer, all sorts of cold raspberries and stuff. So there you go. So just nothing too fancy with this coop. Got some heavy duty hinges. It closes. It's got 2 locks. I'll put the other one on at the end. Now, if you notice too, on this coop, now we're in the Northeast, so it does get cold. So my wife, alias Hand Model, if you watched this channel years ago, got all these hooks. There's one hanger there, and she got this cloth with grommets, not cloth, the plastic, clear plastic, well, heavy duty with grommets, and we actually kind of wrap her up the coop in the wintertime, because we had maybe 3 or 4 nights below 0, maybe -8 was the coldest, and it even goes across the bottom. She has it. Now, it doesn't hermetically seal it. There's gaps, but does a good job. See them up there, and she just hooks, see the hooks, and she hooks it all in. And yes, there's a little opening on the bottom, but any big breezy air, it works good for. And there's the other end of the coop. Here, I'll back up so you can see it. And again, I think it's 2 inch or 1.5 inches different. I made the sloping roof, but I wish I would have sloped it this way. But it's too late now. So, and there they are. They like to dig. They're all diggers except Princess. She likes to stay clean. That's why we named her that. And this is a digger. And this is the Spike right here, who likes to jump on the high bar, and he'll jump on your back if you bend down. So he is our acrobat chicken. So we get about, well, today we got 4 days in a row. 3 days. Sorry, 4 eggs. 4 days in a row. So they produce pretty good. We usually get between 3. Once a week, we'll get 5 eggs. Everybody takes part. And in the wintertime, of course, we were getting eggs in the winter. 1, 2, I don't think no more than 3. But so they are producing quite well. These are all, I recommend all the breeds. He's the biggest, she's the biggest digger. The Rhode Island Red is. She'll dig a foxhole. These are more acrobatics, and the Buffingtons, the yellow ones, they seem to be the most affectionate. If you like an affectionate chicken, and actually we do. We like to pet them once in a while, and they'll even jump on our laps. So the micro garden, yes, I know, too many tomato plants and the stakes ain't big enough. But this is the micro gardens. And put a pumpkin there, we'll see. I've had luck. I've gotten 2 pumpkins from just throwing a seed in the ground. There you go, it took off. So we have basically a lot of tomato plants. And then, now these tomato plants here, they're a little smaller because we did these from seeds. Some plum tomatoes from seeds, and the little red and the little orange tomato plants. I mean, yeah, the makes the little ones, which we freeze if we get too many, and we can, the rest. They're more of the bigger tomatoes, the beef steaks, and that type of, couple of pepper plants, and my wife's lettuce, and all sorts of stuff. That's hers. Now, why is the chicken wire around it? Because the chickens, last fall, I, didn't have no wire there, and I got rid of the garden, and it became their playground for several months, and then I realized I'm going to have a problem this spring. So, as you can see, and twice, even with the wire there, they have managed to get in. Luckily, I caught them each time. There's one thinking about it right there. Anyway, so yeah, it's a little drawback, but that's okay. We'll just keep an eye on them. And we have a peach tree and 4 blueberry bushes and raspberry bushes and 3 apple trees. Got about 70 apples from them last year, and that was great. The crop isn't going to be as good. I'd show them to you, but it's kind of like the Epstein files. We can only show you a little at a time. And that's about it. So there you have it. Now, how much did it cost? Okay, just take a guess. Put it in the video, in the comments. How much did this cost? And I got a window. The window, it was like $25 on eBay. It doesn't open, but let them look out a little bit. And the door was actually a present. The automatic door, which I highly recommend. And we only had to put batteries in it once in the last, 18 months or something. And the door is not that special. I handmade it. It's not that I'm a great carpenter, but it does fit good. And like I said, we have 3 locks on it. And so how much did it cost? I got the boards, what are they, T111, that's the type we put on sheds. I had extra insulation, so that was free for the roof inside. Okay, and the winner who said about $900. That's how much, because that wire is not cheap. But if you compare it to something at Harbor Freight, I'm not knocking people who buy them, but like, $500, and it's a lot smaller. And I think, I don't know, I think this will last longer. I got pressure treated wood on the bottom. Anything that hit the ground is pressure treated. Anything above ground is regular. And we stained it after a year, and it already looks pretty dirty. So that's about it. There's the fig tree, which doesn't have figs yet, but it did last year. So that's it. So I just always want to show off our chicken coop. And there's a crow. My wife got 3 crows. Now, we do have hawks here, so I only leave them out when we're outside, or my wife. And so they get anywhere from minimum an hour a day out to, if we're doing stuff in the yard, 4 or 5 hours of looking for worms, eating grass, and causing trouble. So that's it. Until the next time, from the Part-Time Preppers. So long.